The first steps. Let's see what they got. Oh, let me go ahead and turn around.
That must be the World Eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. The World Eaters have made their marks on our world over time. That's not the first nor the last village it'll leave in its wake.
So sad.
Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive.
For real.
He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here. He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart. Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions. He's grateful for that.
That's a spark of light in you!
What's there to like about light? It hurts to look at.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this personal.
And you're always trying to pretend it's not.
There we go. Get that darky out.
There's Out-of-Date again. He must have missed something important.
Now, how he climb up that rope?
Out-of-Date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are two nearby.
Oh, I like this.
The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same.
Okay, so that lets us know it doesn't matter which one we choose, it's going to be the same
The
result.
Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by
Dang.
wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way.
What the heck?
Out-of-Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part. He can sense you share Myriad's view on the world. The Myriad would embrace someone willing to fight against the tyranny of the Jagni. Out-of-Date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Okay.
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
Taking high ground. Oh no.
It's unusual that natural tunnels like this still exist. Most of them got flooded.
Yeah, I like that one. This game twice because I really want to see what the dark side. Oh, sheesh. Oh, snap. I thought he was finished.
This area was beautiful before the tribe war began. Look at it now. It's a war zone. That's the Myriad Tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know. It's a beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Points out that the Sifu has a tight schedule, but is willing to let you in and find out if he has an open slot.
Sibi? Lapanen aginkanman. Karatna falo putut mustugai la wute.
The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace.
Okay. I can do that.
The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place. He welcomes you to the Myriad Fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. But he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 has preceded you. He heard you took out-of-date side against the scavengers in Bunker 101. It seems you believe in helping your next, and that's something you have in common. He's convinced you've returned for a reason, and is glad you chose to come here. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. The Sifu says sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples. There were 6 of them, but the unity fell apart after Lupa Lupin attacked the old village. Soon after, they formed new tribes based on their own values, and when the Blight started, the animosity escalated to war. The Sifu says it's time to set the past aside, at least for now. Unrest is sweeping the land. and there are rivals in all directions.
Kerranko thinking hirm, Rita.
Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good and establishing a code of honor. If you believe there's some good in everyone, there's still hope for tomorrow. You'll unite the tribes and defeat the World Eaters to save the Tree of Life.
Choosing destiny for defeated rival Cephas is limited to untie or subdue.
Rita.
He was hoping you'd join them. You understand that there's no harm in doing good to others.
Gine afirma gatano shub budo follow matati.
The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can unite the other tribes. The one you should coerce first is the Jagni tribe.
Follow matati. Prewere yonke. La fanen aginkan man.
The Myriad were placed here to fulfill a certain purpose, chosen to unite the tribes and take control of their destiny. The tribes need a firm hand guiding them into the future.
Sibi palam wen drenke. Pare frame.
Their kin have run out of options and found themselves backed into a corner. Even those who desire peace have been forced to prepare for war.
Get out full of vasine habele. Pare frame.
They might bring them war, but they'll never take away their inner peace. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen.
Jago thinking.
You both have gentle minds, so they want to wage a gentle war. A war that bonds as much as it breaks.
Get one thing. Jago thinking. Bloody tick.
Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon.
Bloody tick.
Once you've dealt with the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu to unite their tribe with yours and let your kin share land again.
Hello.
They passed the point of no return as their words lost power and see no other way forward than using violence to combat violence.
Hello.
Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village.
Porote nat. Geranam woof and mat game.
Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good and establishing a code of honor.
Takant. Galapwandai.
He remembers your kind and unselfish soul and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good.
Nid wuru wusa hat.
Anyway, the memories you make with your family are strong and can sometimes come to life. Passing the old village on your way to the first rival outpost might help.
Labu lat.
Even though it's now a different place from a different time, it is a place that'll make you remember.